We begin with new details in the deadly ICE shooting. We now know the name of the woman killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis today. 37-year-old Renee Good was shot and killed. The Department of Homeland Security says Good was a U.S. citizen. Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Cladra Rhodes. Authorities say she was blocking the roadway and, quote, weaponized her vehicle while officers were trying to get their car out of the snow. 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman is here to break down whether the officers' actions were justified.
Cladra, I spoke to an immigration advocate, a lawyer, and a Texas law enforcement representative. They say they're looking at this incident from all sides of the spectrum. It's hard for Jennifer Clark, president of Southeast Texas Impact Initiative, to watch the moments Renee Good was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis.
At the end of the day, this was a citizen exercising a First Amendment right, and the government stopped her from doing that by killing her.
The Department of Homeland Security says Good had blocked the roadway and weaponized her vehicle during an operation. Police say when Good began to drive away, one of the officers got in front of her car. Thinking she was trying to, quote, ram them with her vehicle, that agent shot at least twice into her windshield as she tried to drive away, but she crashed.
You can fire to stop a vehicle that's coming at you. You can get in front of a car to try and stop somebody from escaping, but you can't jump in front of the car simply to justify shooting into the car.
Kevin Lawrence is the executive director of the Texas Municipal Police Association. The group represents law enforcement agencies across Texas. He says although questions remain in this case, the law is clear.
I've got an F-150 sitting out in the driveway. It's not a deadly weapon right now, but if it's doing 40 miles an hour down the highway pointed at somebody, yes, it's a deadly weapon by means of its use or its intended use.
He says intent and objective reasonableness will play big roles in the investigation.
So the courts don't care about what the officer's subjective thinking was. They want to know whether or not the officer was using objective reasonableness, whether or not their fear was objectively reasonable.
Port Arthur attorney Langston Adams agrees, saying the key standard is what the law calls objective reasonableness.
The standard of evaluating the use of is objective reasonableness, not purely subjective fear.
Meanwhile, Clark believes agents need more training on how to de-escalate situations.
I think most of us would feel compelled to run. And so shooting her in the face as she's driving away, it's unconscionable.
Lawrence says he believes the agent could face both state and federal charges, with the FBI likely heading the investigation. Ebony Coleman, 12 News.
Thank you, Ebony. This is a developing story. We have reaction from elected officials from a press conference after the shooting, streaming right now on 12 News Plus. All you have to do is download it on your TV and watch for free.